You are awesome, and you're back.
Thank you guys so much. I'm Dan. This is Mandy.
And you are watching BuzzChomp.
Woo, yeah, you go. Woo, woo, yeah.
Woo!
Enjoy. Prison Break Season 5. We finally got our villain reveal in Prison Break. Oh my goodness. So we knew the bad guy entity was Poseidon, correct? We received a lot more information on who or what Poseidon may or may not be. Whether or not we believe it all to be true information is another question. But there are two possibilities for who the ultimate villain is. Who, if we are to believe the agent who is helping Sarah, then we have a man who is actually Poseidon. And it's probably her husband, Jacob. Alrighty. So, Jacob got shot by Poseidon's agents. He really took a bullet, but it appears as though that was calculated to throw us off the trail. Did he literally, go marry Sarah, and that was, part of Michael's deal? That either they would watch her and his son for him, or he had to give up his family to them in order for them to be safe. And then his death was faked, but now he was working for them to try to get Amal out of prison, but now Amal's dead. If we're to believe the information provided us, Poseidon is one man, but man does his network run deep. It looks to be Jacob, Sarah's husband. Well, husband. And we know Michael partnered with Poseidon to fake his death and escape the U.S. government, we suppose. And now he was working for Poseidon to break the terrorists out of prison, which he sort of continued to do, even though maybe he was double-crossing them. But then they sent their own agents after his family, who is really Poseidon's family, if Poseidon actually is Jacob and married Sarah. I'm a little confused, and we should be confused. If Jacob's not the man Poseidon himself, then he is working for him. We got a glimpse of some random Asian dude who met with those two agents. The Asian dude, who's currently unnamed, so I'm just calling him the Asian dude, young, but could also be Poseidon. Taking the information provided as fact, which is a big leap of faith for Prison Break, then Poseidon was an ex-CIA who left and gone rogue. It does not appear to be Jacob. It doesn't appear to be our Asian man either. I'll throw in a third possibility, because if Poseidon is one man, what about Michael's friend in prison? What better way to keep your enemy closest than by working with him and putting yourself in prison with him and pretending you need him? It could also, any number of the people that Michael just broke out of prison, well, broke out because the revolution broke out because of ISIS. Any number of those guys that are his buddies, like the Japanese man, any one of them could be Poseidon. All we know now is that Sarah's husband was a plant. He might be the lead Poseidon. That would be really freaking badass. It caught me off guard. Was not expecting that. Spoiler alert. But at least we know he was a plant. So she can go back and fall in love with Michael and not worry about hurting her husband, because her husband was so set up to be married to her, to either keep an eye on her, to control her, to do something and get Michael Schofield back. But Michael didn't seem to know that she was okay, which makes me think that he doesn't realize Poseidon's married to her. That's gonna blow his frickin' mind. Side note, I like T-Bag the good guy. T-Bag's a good bad guy. He's another fun bad dude to root for. I mean, Lincoln and Michael aren't great guys either. They're killing people, fucking shit up. T-Bag, I like T-Bag. I want to see T-Bag end on the side of good. Maybe he got a little bit reformed. Maybe he's not going to be such a T-Bag. I just like him on Michael's side. It's fun. He's breaking apart this mystery for Sarah, and the two of them are buddy-buddy partnered up. What an odd freaking couple. But if they got to go after Jacob, it's a perfect match. Like, T-Bag versus Jacob is a battle I want to see happen. So we've got Jacob, the Asian guy, and then Michael's partners in the prison in Yemen as 3 potentials for the individual known as Poseidon. Is Poseidon really one guy? This villain reveal was awesome, but it was not actually a reveal, only because we don't know the answers yet. Who is Michael actually facing? Can he trust the guys he's working with in Yemen? Is it Jacob? Can't trust Jacob. Who's the Asian man? Who's going to die next? These people are not all surviving. There are no happy endings in Prison Break. There's just a resolution. Comment below, who's the lead villain? Do you believe it's Jacob, or is this another red herring that we just got tossed and ate up because OMG, we know he's not a good guy. OMG, like, does he really love Sarah? Is he all full of shit? OMG, what's happening? Comment below, let me know your thoughts on Prison Break. Prison Break Season 5. Tune back in.
More from Mandy and Dan
on BuzzChomp.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, thank you.